Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time seeing my gorgeous lovely face, my name is Atinike. So today I'll be sharing with you how I achieved this lovely knotless braided wig. These are the things I'm going to be using. These attachments, I got five pack of attachments. I made a mistake. I meant to get everything color 350, so I got 4 color 350, then I got 1 color 340, but I used it like that. You're going to see as you keep on watching how I use the both attachments. So now you can see what I'm doing. I'm just sewing down my lace nets. After I'm done sewing my lace net, I'm going to be cutting the excess net. We don't need that. We are going to be cutting that off because some people don't know that you will cut that off. So that is why I have to tell you, you are going to cut it off. Then I'm going to be using this shopping bag. I'll cut the size I want. I'll place it on my mannequin head. I'll put on the cap, then I'll lay down with a pin. Now at the back, I'm going to be using this my metallic pen to section out some line. This will really make your work to be fast, your braiding to be fast, and you won't over braid. This is a very beginner friendly method, very beginner friendly method. So now I'll come to the front at my lace closure net part. I'll use this my eyebrow pencil to section out the line. If you think you can't do this, you can actually use a tape rule to mention the meters. You can use a tape rule if you don't want to use your head like guessing if your hand is not straight. This is not my first time of doing this, so I don't need a tape rule. Now I'm picking out the hair I'm going to be using for the closure part. You can actually use the color of the attachment you want to use to achieve your closure part, but me, no, I want to use color black. So I cut one attachment into 6, but it's still kind of long, so I would advise you if you want to achieve yours. That was the mistake I did. Cut the attachment into 7. Then after I'm done picking the attachment, I'm going to brush the hair out. Now let's start ventilating. From the beginning, I started ventilating little by little, like 3 to 4 strands, but it was not even helping the issue at all. So keep on watching, you see how I keep ventilating when I go to the front part. So now you won't ventilate at the middle, no, just ventilate that triangle shape you drew out with your eyebrow pencil. That is the only place you have to ventilate, without no space outside, so that it won't show inside that you didn't ventilate any air inside. Do you grab that? I'm trying to demonstrate here for you to see that you have to follow that line to ventilate. When I got to the front part, I didn't even count how many strands of air I'm using to ventilate. I'm just taking a very little quantity of air, very little quantity of air. That is what I'm using to ventilate. After I'm done ventilating the hair, I'll just braid the hair down so that it won't get to each other. Just braid it down for each braid. You can see I'm taking a very little amount of hair to ventilate, very little. This is what we are having after we are done with the lace closure parts. So now this is the attachment I'm going to be using from the braid. This braid is very long. I cut one attachment into two. If you're a beginner and this is your first time making your own wig yourself, do not try it because you'll get tired. So I cut it into two. I would advise if you want to achieve yours, you can actually cut it into three. So this is what I'm doing. I took the color 340, I crochet with it, then I braid with the color 350. That is what I did throughout the hair, but some place at the back in the middle I didn't put any color 340. When I got to the top parts, I started putting the color because the color 340 I got it by mistake, which I end up loving how I mix it. So I have only one pack, I have to work with one pack. So that is why some place at the middle I didn't crochet with color 340, I crochet with color 350. I did not braid the hair towards the end. I didn't braid it. I just braid from the beginning to small part, then I drop it because it will make my work to be very fast. So anytime I'm free, I'll just start braiding towards the end. I'll be braiding it down, but the most important part is for me to braid from the beginning, then to make my work fast. Do you grab that? You can see I've already closed the up part. Don't worry, when we do that, nothing is going to show. I'm going to take my crochet hook, then I'll put it through the cap and the crochet and the lace net, and the lace net. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'll crochet through the cap and the lace net for me to cover the excess lace. I don't want it to show, and it will help me to cover the space I left at the back. It's very important for you to leave a lot of space at the back so that the hair won't be heavy. Can you see that I covered it? So by the time I braid the lace closure part, by the time I braid it on it, it won't show at all. Now I'm unraveling the hair I braided. I section 4 to do my knotless braid. I section 4, but first of all I'm going to be using 3, then later I'm going to be using 1. Can you see? I section the hair into 3, then I braid a little, like I turn my hand like 3 to 2 times, then I place it on top. Then when I braid, I'll drag my attachment so that it won't show that I added any hair. This is a very beginner friendly. Sorry for this part for not showing very well. Keep on watching, you will see where I never knew that I already dragged my mannequin head off camera, so you see where I showed it very well. section the hair into 3, braid like once or 2 or 3 times. Then you can see I drag it so that it won't show. Then I take the second one, I braid, I drag it. The third one, I braid, then I keep braiding. Another one, I use 4 towards the end. I added the 4th one. You see, I had the second one, I drag it, then I had the 3rd one, then I keep braiding. Sorry for that, this video is kind of all over the place, but keep on watching. I know you're going to grab 1 or 2. Then this is the 4th one I had. I want the hair to be the same length with the other one, so that is why I had another one towards the end. You can see I sectioned the end to 3, braid, first one, drag, then second one, I drag it also, then the third one, then I keep braiding. Then towards the down part, I had the 4th one, that is it. Then I keep braiding. I try my best in explaining this part. I'm still going to be showing you again. Section the end to 3, twist your hand like 3 to 2 times, I mean braid it. Then I add this second one, then the 3rd one, drag it, then I keep braiding. So I'm going to be adding the 4th one also. Can you see I had it? So that is it. After I'm done braiding all the hair, I start trimming the hair. It was not showing here. I used a ponytail rubber band to hold the part I want to trim, so that the one I've not trimmed will mix with the one I've trimmed. I dip the hair into the hot water, then I dip this towel inside the hot water to lay the upside. I use my hair cream to rub the body when it's still wet. Then I use my mousse. So that is all for the video. Now the final look. Oh my god. Then I'm going to be using my concealer just to blend the parts, the center parts, all the half parts. So this is the final look. Oh my god, this hair looks so beautiful. I love the final look of this hair so much. Very comfortable. You can see that nothing is showing. The lace nice. No, sis, no. Oh my god, can you see the length? I really love the final look of this hair so much. Can you please make sure you support me by clicking on the like button, subscribe, share, like, comment. Please, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. See my next video. Stay blessed. Can you see the